If you've been diagnosed with fatty liver, you probably think you need an expensive detox, a strict diet, or some miracle supplement to fix it. But what if I told you there's a simple drink sitting in your kitchen right now that liver specialists consistently associate with reduced liver fat? It's not a detox tea, it's not lemon water, and it's definitely not one of those overpriced supplements you keep seeing online. Right now, over 100 million people in the United States alone are living with fatty liver. Globally, nearly 30% of adults are affected. But here's the hopeful part. In its early stages, fatty liver is highly reversible. In today's video, I'm going to reveal the science-backed morning drink that researchers link to better liver health and show you exactly how to use it the right way. Let's dive in. Your liver has a big job. Every single day, it processes the food you eat, helps regulate your blood sugar, breaks down fats, and filters out toxins from your body. But when too much fat starts building up inside the liver cells, it interferes with how well your liver can do all of that. That buildup of excess fat is what we call fatty liver. And today, it's incredibly common. Why? Because modern life almost pushes us in that direction. High sugar intake, refined carbs, ultra-processed foods, constant snacking, sitting for most of the day, poor sleep, chronic stress, not enough physical activity. On top of that, many people struggle with insulin resistance, one of the biggest drivers of fat storage in the liver. Most of the advice you hear focuses on restriction. Cut this, eliminate that, avoid sugar, avoid carbs, lose weight. And yes, those things absolutely matter. But instead of only talking about what you need to remove, let's also talk about something you can add, a simple, supportive habit that may actually help your liver function better. And that's where black coffee comes in. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Coffee? Really? Yes, coffee is one of the most extensively studied beverages in liver research. Large observational studies consistently show that people who drink coffee regularly tend to have lower liver enzyme levels, reduced fibrosis, slower progression of liver disease, and a lower risk of cirrhosis. Even liver specialists frequently acknowledge the protective association seen with regular coffee consumption. While it's not a treatment or cure, its consistent link with improved liver markers makes it stand out among commonly consumed beverages. But the real question is, what makes coffee beneficial for the liver? Coffee works through several biological mechanisms that align directly with the drivers of fatty liver. First, it is rich in antioxidants such as chlorogenic acids and polyphenols. Oxidative stress plays a major role in liver cell damage. When excess fat accumulates in the liver, it increases oxidative stress, which can injure liver cells. The antioxidant compounds in coffee help neutralize this stress and may protect liver tissue from damage. Second, coffee appears to have anti-inflammatory effects. Chronic low-grade inflammation is a key factor that pushes fatty liver towards fibrosis. Certain bioactive compounds in coffee may reduce inflammatory signaling pathways within the liver, potentially slowing disease progression. Coffee may help support metabolic health. Some research suggests it can improve insulin sensitivity in some people. Because insulin resistance plays a key role in the development of fatty liver, improving the body's response to insulin may help limit additional fat buildup in the liver. There is also evidence suggesting possible anti-fibrotic effects, meaning coffee consumption is associated with less liver scarring over time. However, how you consume coffee matters. For liver support, coffee should ideally be consumed black. Adding large amounts of sugar, sweetened syrups, or heavy cream introduces excess calories and refined sugars, which directly counteract the metabolic benefits you're aiming for. Most research suggests consuming about 2 to 3 cups per day is associated with protective effects. More is not necessarily better, especially if it causes jitteriness, sleep disruption, or digestive discomfort. Morning consumption works well for most people, as it aligns with natural circadian rhythms and may enhance alertness and metabolism early in the day. Importantly, decaffeinated coffee has also shown liver benefits in studies, which indicates that protective compounds beyond caffeine contribute to its effects. That said, coffee is not suitable for everyone. Individuals with significant anxiety, certain cardiac rhythm disorders, uncontrolled hypertension, or those who are pregnant should consult their healthcare provider before increasing intake. It's important to remember that health conditions rarely develop because of just one single factor. Fatty liver doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen for just one reason. It develops over time due to multiple factors like poor diet, inactivity, insulin resistance, stress, and excess weight. And in the same way, healing or reversing it also requires a multi-step approach. The strongest scientific evidence for reversing fatty liver still focuses on the fundamentals: sustainable weight management, reducing added sugars, increasing physical activity, improving sleep quality, and addressing underlying insulin resistance. However, science does show that coffee is associated with better liver health. That makes it a supportive habit worth adopting, especially if you're replacing sugary drinks with it. When you swap soda, sweetened juices, or flavored coffee drinks for plain black coffee, you're not just adding something beneficial, you're also removing something harmful. That's a double benefit. So, if you're already making positive changes in different areas of your lifestyle, this simple addition can further support and potentially enhance your overall progress. And most importantly, always consult your doctor before making black coffee a daily routine if you are currently on medication or have any medical condition, especially heart disease, high blood pressure, or any other chronic health issues. Your healthcare provider can help you determine what's safe and appropriate for your specific situation. Small, sustained habits combined with evidence-based lifestyle changes can support measurable improvements in liver health over time. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking it and subscribing to the channel for more evidence-based, science-backed content delivered straight to you.